So through the weekend, we're going to encourage you to make sure that you are listening to WOKV or on your smart speaker in the app. Make sure you're getting Mike Burrish's Talking the Tropics updates as well. We update that every day at WOKV.com and in the app as well. Tropical Storm Fiona, no impacts whatsoever around here this weekend, so we don't have to worry about that. But not a bad time this weekend to do a little work around the yard and maybe trim a bit because we do have the potential, based on what the models are showing at least, over the last 24 hours or so, of maybe some impacts along the eastern seaboard, including Florida and Jacksonville, into next week. But we're still almost a full week away from feeling that. So a lot of time yet to prepare, obviously, but also to track the changes in the forecast. But again, we're going into a weekend, not a bad idea to maybe get a little yard work done and check in on your neighbors as well. And we are at the peak of the Atlantic hurricane season, so it's been relatively quiet for the most part. And of course, I just said the Q word. We got to be very careful when we do that. But because it has been relatively uneventful this season, got to make sure that you're brushing up on those plans. So stay close by over the weekend. We'll be updating. And as we get through this weekend, Jags home opener against Indianapolis and the Colts, 1 o'clock kickoff on CBS 47, Action News Jax on Sunday. We'll be tracking the onshore winds, and every so often, maybe a brief shower. But for the most part, a decent weekend is shaping up in Northeast Florida. Storylines that are going to develop throughout the day and into the end of the week will be the back and forth between Governor DeSantis, President Biden, and the administration over flying two planes that landed on Martha's Vineyard with Venezuelan migrants who ultimately were taken then to the island. It has been a back and forth, and that storyline is not letting up anytime soon, it would appear. What comes next after a Florida judge appointed that special master, the retired New York judge, to take on the role of overseeing, or at least being a part of overseeing, the documents that were taken by the FBI from Mar-a-Lago and more? These stories will be updated at WOKV.com, in our app, and be listening for continuing coverage on WOKV.